Few names command as much respect in martial arts cinema as Jet Li, a man whose power, grace, and discipline turned him into a global icon. From a child prodigy in China's national wushu team to an international superstar, Jet Li's journey is the definition of legendary. Today, we look back at the life of a man who transformed martial arts into art itself, Jet Li. Then and now in 2025, humble beginnings. Born on April 26, 1963, in Beijing, Li Linjie, known to the world as Jet Li, was raised in a poor family after losing his father at a young age. But destiny had a different plan. At just 8 years old, Jet's incredible agility and focus caught the attention of wushu coaches, and by 11, he was already representing China globally. He wasn't just another fighter, he was a phenomenon. By the time he retired from competition, Jet had won 15 gold medals in martial arts, unmatched precision, speed, and discipline. The rise to global fame. In 1982, Jet Li exploded onto the screen with Shaolin Temple. The film became a cultural revolution, reigniting global interest in Chinese martial arts. From there, hits like Once Upon a Time in China, Fist of Legend, and Hero solidified his position as one of Asia's biggest stars. Hollywood soon came calling, with blockbusters like Lethal Weapon 4, Romeo Must Die, Kiss of the Dragon, and The Expendables. Jet Li became a bridge between East and West. He brought philosophy, emotion, and integrity to every fight, showing the world that martial arts wasn't just violence, it was honor and soul, health struggles and spiritual transformation. Behind the fame and power, Jet Li faced deep personal battles. In the 2010s, he revealed his fight with hyperthyroidism, a condition that caused severe fatigue and weight loss. Rumors spread that Jet was gravely ill, but the legend himself brushed them off with humility, saying, "I'm happy and grateful to still be here." During this period, Jet turned inward. He embraced Buddhism, focusing on peace, family, and charity. He founded the One Foundation, dedicated to disaster relief and children's welfare, proving that true power comes not from fists, but from compassion. Jet Li now in 2025. Today, in 2025, Jet Li is 62 years old, calm, wise, and radiant with peace. Though he's mostly stepped away from acting, his presence remains eternal. He occasionally appears at charity events, spiritual gatherings, and global film celebrations, often alongside his daughters and wife, Nina Lee Kai, a former actress. Despite aging and health challenges, Jet Li continues to inspire millions through his wisdom, humility, and faith. Fans around the world still celebrate his timeless legacy, from Beijing to Hollywood. Legacy of a warrior. Jet Li is more than a martial artist. He is a symbol of resilience, a teacher of balance, and a hero for generations. His message to the world remains powerful. The greatest victory is not in defeating others, but in conquering yourself. Jet Li taught us that the path of a warrior is not about glory, but about discipline, humility, and love. And in 2025, his legend continues, not on the battlefield, but in the hearts of those who grew up watching him soar through the air, defying gravity, and inspiring dreams. The Immortal Dragon. From a barefoot boy in Beijing to a global icon, Jet Li's story is a reminder that greatness begins with struggle, and peace begins within. Jet Li, the Immortal Dragon of Kung Fu.